Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh
by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Shah by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Kadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and a sincere shalom to the icon that's out there pushing in sincerity and in truth and in sound doctrine. Now we're going to do this quick video on what is a brother. You know,
Keyword brother.
right? The key word is brother. What is a brother? Okay, and this was inspired by I think we did a video on this a while ago. You know, this comment was left on the brother's page. You know, the brother Mysteries of the Kingdom of Trilogy. That's his page name. But you know, he was, as you can see, this comment here. You know, he basically did it off of correction. How Jake hates correction. You know, and then you know, so this is basically off his video. And you know, I wanted to touch on this word brother. So as you can see here, the comment here says, "Man, I feel the same way. Esau killing us, and all this cat can do is hate on his own brothers. Sad, another simple Negro." And you know, when they say a simple Negro, you know that's a nice way of saying nigga. You know,
but I thought we were supposed to be brothers though. But you just called me a nigga, bro.
They're hypocrites, exactly. And I just did a video yesterday, a short video on them IUIC guys, you know, and how that's an example of what not to be. This is another example of what not to be. First of all, a hypocrite, and saying this, you know, a lot of these jakes, they say brothers, you know, they don't even know what being a brother is, you know. Okay, so let's get the definition of the word brother. Okay. Right.
I'm thinking of that no justice, no peace. Right? Now they're causing all those riots, you know, protests, but yet they say no justice, no peace. They're basically hypocrites.
Well, the place itself is a hypocrite to begin with, because you can't have justice in an injustice place. This place was built off the injustice. So you can't have justice in an injustice place. That's like saying you can mix water with oil. You can't do that. Oh, it's like, oh, we need more water in this oil. It's still gonna add more oil. So it's not gonna change anything.
Right. Just like these guys naming themselves brothers, they're not brothers. You know, they're the injustice. You know, that's why we're not reaching out to guys like that, man. You know, and at the same time we are. That's what we get on people for. You know, that's what we get on Jake for. But anyway, here goes the first definition. It says, of course, a man or boy in relation to other sons and daughters of his parents or whatever. You know, biological brothers, which we are. You know, so that's as far as biological. Now it says a male associate or fellow member. The key word right there is fellow.
Fellow and member.
A fellow, yeah, exactly. A fellow member of an organization. You know,
he was no fellow, or he was no fellow. He wasn't even a member of what we teach according to the doctrine.
Right. Because if you were, then you wouldn't even say no crazy shit like that. You know. So they're not. And that's exactly what we're talking about. They're not brothers. You know, they're not brothers. Now, sometimes right here it says. A black man, chiefly used as a term to address you know, basically to address among you know, other black people, brother, you know, things like that. You know, we use brother in a completely different manner. You know, we don't call every so-called black man brother. We don't call them that.
Especially since number one, we don't even know him.
Right.
Number two, how can I call a nigga a brother if he's the same one who could stab me in the back?
Right.
Shoot me in the back, as I should say.
Exactly, literally, and mentally, you know, same one that'll lay up with your woman, same one that'll break in your car. You calling them your brother, you know, you calling them your brother, you know. So these guys that come out of nowhere, see, this is why Jake got to look up words, you know. Jake got to look up words to see what is a brother. So if you not agreeing with us, you can't call us your brother, which he didn't. He said another simple Negro. You know? So if this video is offensive to you, click off it. You know? Because we say it straight up. We ain't out. We ain't worried about what the hell Esau do. We are and we not. You know, Esau going to do what the hell he do, man. Esau is, you know, Esau. You know, we out there. What we going to do? Correct Esau? You know, what we going to do? Correct Esau? You got niggas standing on the corner with big ass blunts in their fucking mouth. You know, knowing about Esau, yeah, man. You know, they out there taking pictures with the drones and stuff like that. Okay, you know that, but you know what we want to do? Sit here 30 minutes to correct Esau? You know?
That's what's doing here. We're supposed to educate our oppressors.
Exactly. We going to educate Esau. No, we out here educating Jake, man. We out here educating the elect of the hopefully elect of his people, man. You know, you got to think about it. The only reason why you Jakes know that about them drones and certain things about the some Jake even know about the microchip. Why? Because this truth was out. The truth is coming out. But Jake, the biggest problem with Jake is they like putting away the scriptures and that dumbass comment. You know, that dumbass comment is part of Jake putting away the scriptures. Let's read it.
And you know what? The truth is already out.
Yeah, you know, let's read it. What the scriptures say about brothers, you know?
All right, this is Matthew 12:46. It says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without,
Go ahead.
desiring to speak with him.
Right, go ahead.
Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
Right.
But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother, and who are my brethren?
Right, who is my mother? Who are my brethren? Right, go ahead. Let's give her your answer.
It says, and he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples,
right,
and said, behold, my mother and my brethren.
Right, he said his disciples. He didn't say everybody. Go ahead.
That's right.
For whosoever shall do to the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my mother.
Right.
It's my brother.
Right. It said whoever whoever does, that was pretty self-explanatory. Whoever does the will of his father, that's what he said. Whoever does the will of his father, you know, is his mother, is his brethren. You know, not any other nigga on a goddamn corner, man. How come he didn't say, oh, all these people are my brother, my mother. All these people are my brethren. No, it said whoever does the will of Lord Yahweh, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, right. And basically back then Yahweh Shah said, whoever does the will of my father is my mother, is my brother. And the hell with these people.
I got the scripture right here for that.
You know the Lord. You know Yahweh Shah was cursing out, you know, Jake left and right. And you know what Jake said back then? He going off. He not going against Esau.
Mm-hmm. This is Luke 8:19. Then came to him his mother and his brethren. Mind you, this is Yahushua speaking.
Yep.
And could not come at him for the press.
That's just funny because it said the same thing. Because Matthew, yep. Mark, Luke, John, they all kind of say the same thing.
Yep. If you want us to edify Esau so much, if you want us to get on Esau every day, then just go beat them freedom fighting niggas. Just yep. Beat them.
Yep. And it says, and it was told him by certain which said, thy mother and thy brother stand without, desiring to see thee. And he answered, Yahushua answered, said unto them, my mother and my brethren are these which hear the word of Yahweh and do it. Which means you're supposed to be doing these things. Yeah, we're going to have some form of the worldly ways on us because we can't get rid of that. That's probably being fleshy. No one's perfect. Well, we are perfect, but we still trying in the best ways we can. Mm-hmm. But when you be so-called trying to be, like when we go into the definition of being the brother, we tell the ways of the brother. If you're not doing those ways, you're not doing the word of Yahweh. You're being a hypocrite. You're right. Being a liar.
Right.
You're supposed to be, when you hear these words, you're supposed to do them. We're going to slip up sometimes, but your Salaki is supposed to be sincere.
Sincere, yeah.
You ain't supposed to be out here being a nigga.
Right.
And that's how we can tell the niggas from the actual sincere brothers.
Esau sitting here killing us, man. How you get yourself out that situation then? We sitting here telling you how to get yourself out that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you sitting here talking about you want to take up arms, and you complain about Esau killing you?
And the reason, and another reason, because I knew we was going to the topic of basically the 2/3 talk about it. But you got these other camps that will talk about that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I was going at. He was probably in another camp.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. You got these other camps that will say, oh, you gotta wake up, you gotta talk to the brothers.
Yeah.
What brothers? These niggas, we know the elect is among them, but that's who we're only here for, the elect. If we don't see the elect, then fuck them.
Right. Pretty much.
I won't even say excuse my language, because at this point, if you're of the elect, you're gonna get it whether what we say out of our mouths is right or not.
Right.
I mean, whether we say out of our mouths is profane or not.
Yeah. You want to know what real profanity is? Speaking vain against Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
Yup, that's heresy right there.
That's heresy. You know,
that's profanity.
That's true profanity right there. Now we always say that we try not to say it so much, but at the same time, it's like, at this point, hey man, if you click off the video, if you're so offended,
I'm about to say the Lord's gonna wake up who He wants.
Exactly.
Whether we saying fuck this or fuck that, bitch this or bitch that, the Lord's still gonna wake him up. Who the elect is gonna be sealed, whether what we say is raw or not.
Right. The brothers, and as well as the sisters too.
Yeah.
You know.
It did say sisters.
Yeah, it did it?
Yeah.
Come on. As well as the sisters, because it ain't talk. No average black woman. That's another thing. You need to talk to the sister. You need to talk that
nicely,
bitch. That bitch ain't no sister, man.
Yep.
A sister would be down with the program, man.
Yep. You should be humble too.
That's what everybody hate. We don't go out there and say every black man, woman, and child, man. The hell with black people, okay? Straight up, the hell with black people. And if you get offended, so be it. That's exactly why y'all call black people. Y'all void of light. Y'all nothing but darkness.
Nothing but ignorance.
Y'all nothing but ignorance. Y'all nothing but darkness. Y'all full of demons. That's exactly why you call yourselves black people.
Or Negroes.
Or Negroes. Y'all sticking with that slave shit. Another simple Negro. Who's the real simple Negro, man?
Mm-hmm.
So, on that, Lord willingness was edifying. That's the true brother. I'm on title of that too. What is a brother? Jake sit up there and say these words and don't even know what the hell they mean, man.
Yep.
So on that, shalom.
Shalom.